Daisy. Daisy. I'll see if she'll come. I'll grab her in a minute. I've got this. She's my baby girl. She got my Daisy. And she's sniffing through. I'll get her in a second. Wait till you see her. Oh, here she comes. Come here. Come here. Do you want to come? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Do you want to say hello? Yes. Look at that. Oh, yeah. She's the best. Everybody say hello to Mrs. Daisy down there. Oh, look at her. Beautiful. So if you hear any snorting, she's a snorter. You're a snorer, aren't you? I have to wear earplugs in bed because she sleeps on my side of the bed and snorts away. Yeah. Listen, I wanted to just say thanks for all of the freaking awesome feedback yesterday on that random video that I posted just on the couch over in the house. And listen, if you guys are up for more content like this, I am more than game. I'm more than game. Obviously I love the content that Ian and I and Sharon make together, and we're gonna, that's what we do, right, for you guys. But if you don't mind me doing random videos like this, maybe twice a month or something, I'm super game for that. Really. And it was so awesome to see some of you were wanting to see more gigs as well. I shared a couple of clips from a gig I do here in Leeds. No, you can't eat my keys. You can't eat the keys. I shared a couple of clips of the gig I do in Leeds. We do it just down at a bar in town called Northern Guitars. We do it once a month. It's one set, and we do it every month. It's a freaking awesome hang, and it's totally free. And everybody comes down. We we play, and with the trio, and then we hang for 90 minutes afterwards, just drinking beer and talking about gear, basically. So if you're ever around Leeds, man, come down. It'd be wicked to hang. And again, we do once a month. We've been doing it for I don't know, over a year now, maybe a few years. But yeah, it's a wicked hang. We're just crap at telling anybody about it. If you ever want to see, I generally post on Instagram the week we're doing it. But I'll figure out a way of giving you, if anybody wants to come down, I'll figure out a way of getting you more regular dates or something like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want more to see regular dates. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, just follow SBL on Instagram. I will keep people updated. If the camera starts wobbling all over the place like that, by the way, it's because she's itching herself down there. Anyway, I wanted to just do a quick video. One of you guys are asking about these strings. If you look, can you see here? There was more than one of you asking about these strings. These are called tapered core strings. And the first person that turned me onto these was Gary Willis. He uses them on his. And basically it just gives you a better break angle over the saddle. So especially for B strings, E strings, it gives you a truer note. I don't know if you can tell. I'm freaking using I haven't even got a mic here. I'm just doing it through my phone, right? But it gives you a truer note, and it's really crisp as well in terms of intonation and intonating the string and stuff like that. So I prefer these strings. I prefer to use these taper chord strings. These are F bass strings, just because it came with Mom. But there's other people do them as well. I think there's a bunch of people. I don't know, you guys probably know more about strings than I do. So if any of you string nerds out there want to hit everybody up in the comments and let them know who else does tapered core strings, please feel free to do so. And but I like them. And again, really gives you that tight B string. Like obviously the bass has got, you know, a lot to do with that as well. But it, I've never, yeah, for me, they work great. And again, I'm not like a string geek or anything like that. I'm certainly not like Ian. Like Ian knows all of the strings and all of the brands, and like he's gone down that rabbit hole, and I'm absolutely not like that at all. But I do know like what I like in terms of like the tension and stuff like that. And for me, these tapered core strings work great. I haven't got them all on all my bass. I don't think I've got them on this. I've got this. Let me see if I've got them on this. No, I haven't got them on this. Which is another one of my basses, but it's because I've not changed the strings on this one. These are the strings that it came with. So when it comes to changing the strings on them, I'll do that. And then just one more thing I wanted to mention as well. Some of you asked in the video yesterday that I published about this sort of like thumb technique that I use. And Ian the same day, Ian the day before weirdly asked the same thing, because he said that he'd seen, and it's strange, he asked me the question and I couldn't really give him a decent answer. So I've been kind of brewing on it. And he also said that he asked Yannick Quizala, the Quiz, he asked him the same question, and then he asked Andreas Rotmastrovsky. And he said, and he didn't have an answer either. So, and he said that we all use it kind of like a similar-ish technique with our thumbs, and none of us had a decent answer for it. So I've kind of been geeking out over it over the last day or so. And listen, if you want, I'm going to drop another clip here so you can see it in action, how I do it in a gig. By the way, when I was talking about the ramp yesterday, there was actually like quite a few people that disagreed with me, and fair play. I think that you could be right. I said my take was, this is like, if you want your action low, you have to get it like really tight up the strings and stuff like that for it to have an effect on your playing. Some of you said, no, Mr. Divine, no, Divine, that's not the case. And you said that you were using one and felt it was helping you out, even though it wasn't that close to the string. So for me, it doesn't make any difference when it's not close to the strings. I need it close to the strings for it to make a difference to me. But maybe some of you out there don't have to have it that close and it can still feel good. So not retracting my statement, as it were. I still stand by what I said, but maybe there's a little bit of wiggle room in there. But and some of you also said that you couldn't slap on it. So what I wanted to show you, I'm just going to show you a quick clip from a gig, again, just on the phone, so don't get excited about the audio, but it'll just give you an example of like this thumb technique that I'm just going to show you through, take you through in a minute, and a cool exercise that might help you out if you want to do it. If not, then don't sweat. But I'll show you this clip, and then and look out for some pops as well, just to show you that you can absolutely do it with the ramp. Check it out. See what I mean? So you can absolutely, you can do the thumb thing with the ramp. You just can't have the ramp here. You have to have that ramp here, right? If you had it here, you couldn't do it. Anyway, the thumb technique that Ian was asking about is, and I played it right at the top of this video, kind of like a. So what I'm doing is, I am playing with my, so there's two things, right? So I'm palm muting, which is where, like most of you'll know that already, where you play a string and you karate chop it, and you mute it, right? But what happened for me, I wanted to have more, I wanted to kind of like play like this, whatever, whatever, right, like that. But I wanted to be able to palm mute it as well at the time. But if you're doing it all with your thumb, I just couldn't do it. So for me, I wanted to do, and I started using my thumb and my index together when I was muting. And then also my middle finger as well sometimes. So I use both my thumb and my index and my middle, but I'm not doing this. You know that thing that like Mike Garrison does. I'm not doing that. This is like more, I would just say like sort of like foundational or fundamental bassline stuff. It's not like there isn't any pyrotechnics about this. And to do it, the key thing that I found when I really dug into it is that what I'm doing a lot of when I play is I'm not doing this all the time. Thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a lot of this. Two things specifically. Thumb, thumb, index. So, and that's a cool exercise just there. Thumb, thumb, index. I'm doing a lot of that. And then I'm doing that in reverse. Index, index, thumb. Now, you can do that as well. And I do that sometimes, but I'm definitely doing this index, index, thumb thing a lot. So I'm kind of raking. So a cool little line you can learn just to let you do both of these, right, is this. I'm going to play it. Let me see if I can remember it. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. I came up with it just to sort of like try and teach you this sort of like little ditty that I do. And then you'll be able to do it within your grooves and stuff, and it'll make your palm muting thing so much more effective. And just as well, like when I'm doing, like I palm mute, like on the gigs, like I'm probably palm muting over 50% of the time that I'm playing, rather than, like I do play like this a lot of the time, but I'm doing this like 50%, maybe even more actually, because I feel like I've just got more control of the notes when I do that. Anyway, so the notes for this, I'm just going to play it slow, right? So and then I'm just going to show you this bit, which is the most important. So the notes are C, E, A, C, E, A, G, A, D. So and then it goes C, E, and now we're going to descend. F, A, D, C, F, A, D, C, E, A, G, B, and then back to the C, right? And it's actually a cool line. Right? Pretty cool line in like using fourths, major pentatonic type thing. But here's the deal with this. If you want to practice doing this, right? So it's thumb, 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 index, and then the same thing again. Thumb, thumb, index, thumb, thumb. So thumb, thumb, index, thumb, thumb, index, thumb, thumb. And that's when you've taken it all the way to the top. Now we're descending. It goes index, 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 thumb, index, index, thumb, index, index, thumb. So you're getting that index, 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 right? So it's definitely, check it out. It's really cool. It's a really cool technique. And once you get fluid with it, you'll be off to the races. And then also you can do sort of like the common stuff like thumb, index, middle, that, which is kind of, like a guitar finger picking thing, or in reverse, middle, index, thumb, which sounds crap when I do it. For me, it feels easier doing it with my thumb first. Anyhow, with that said, listen, let me know if you've got any questions on this or whatever. The deal is with like the SBL stuff that we do, we've got like a runway of stuff that we normally record stuff ahead of time. So we've got, like probably four to 6 weeks of content all planned at the same time, which is wicked because it means that we don't need to freak out as a team and be like, oh shit, we need to whatever. We've got like a runway, so it gives us a bit of breathing space. But at the same time, what it means is that we don't feel as reactive sometimes to you guys as we need to. Ian and I have discussed this before and said that it'd feel great if we could be more reactive. Like, we see a comment, like, when somebody was asking about the taper chord strings, and knowing that if you guys are cool with us doing this type of content as well, like, we're game for it. Absolutely. So yeah, let us know if you're like super solid about seeing more content like this on the channel. We can absolutely do that. And then and also, hit me up with some questions down below. It'd be great. Like, I'm actually out from this Sunday. I'm going on a trip for the week. But when I get back, I'll jump into the comments, and if anybody's got like some cool questions, hit me up down below, and I'll make a video for you just like this. It's super easy. I'll just stick the phone on and do it. And then the third thing is, remember, I might publish this today, it's Saturday today, but if I don't publish it today, I'll publish it tomorrow. It depends when I can get it off my phone. I need to pick up the kids in like half an hour. So if it's Saturday, the Full Stack Bassist 12-month program finishes enrollment tomorrow, if it's Saturday today. But if you're watching this on Sunday, the 2025 enrollment cohort for the Full Stack Bassist ends tonight on Sunday, and that's it for this year. We just open it for enrollment once a year. It's my 12-month intensive program where you can study with myself and Ian, full 12-month curriculum. It's freaking badass. You should check it out. If you're a lifer like I am on this thing, it'll be super cool for you and be really it'll help you to level up. Anyway, let me know about them questions. Hit me down below, and I'll see you next time. I don't know if you can hear Daisy snoring in the. I'm going to show you. Oh, by the way, do you want to see how much shit is in my? This is my room. This is so embarrassing. What on earth is this? Look at this. We were getting the garage done recently. We're getting the doing some some stuff like getting it rendered and stuff like that. And so all of the stuff from the garage came in my little studio. But check her out. There she is. Hey, Daisy. Daisy. She's not having any of it. Okay, guys. Well, see you in a bit.